Hey everybody, so if you ever wondered what I'm doing when I'm running around the woods, going out to the beach with my crystals and all of that, excuse the box. I was guided to bring a ton of crystals on this next mission, if you will. And so I am just in the process of approaching my beach, and we're going to talk about crystals, grids, energy influxes, and shifts in consciousness and all of that good stuff, and maybe give a little bit more insight as to what I'm doing when I'm doing this. And if you ever are interested in doing it yourself or you feel called to explore it, this might give you some insight as to what's going on. So we're actually approaching a very special beach that I used to come to a lot when I was much younger. I actually used to live not far from here back in the late 80s, early 90s. This is always a very special place to be. And so I moved back here summer of 2020, actually. And it's been one of my primary natural temple spaces, or if not the primary natural temple space, the whole time. And I can't explain to you how powerful it feels to be here. I usually come out here maybe once or twice a month, rain or shine. So, kind of returning to one's level 1 zone. A lot of powerful energy centers here. A lot of people here today too. How fortuitous. So we're just kind of coming down here. I actually came here yesterday as well, and I was getting pushed by this much larger self to come back and do more. So that's what we're doing. I very seldom get pushed to come here twice in a week, but this must be pretty significant. We'll talk about why as we go forward. Might have to wait though. There's a train coming, and that's gonna make some noise. Okay, so that train went on for a while, and it actually gave me time to set up everything, but once enough time had passed, it was time to do the work. And I don't do this kind of work on camera. Some things will just, you don't want the interference, you don't want the distraction, and some things are too important to record. But we are going to talk about it. That's right, you heard me. Some things are too important to record. So there's some social media blasphemy for you. And I figured what I would do is I would just talk while, these energies do their thing. This is, already been charged and energized and put to work. And I wanted to talk a little bit about grid work, gate work, and consciousness, and what is going on when it comes to a shift or a global shift. And, how am I engaging with it? How do I engage with it? What is going on with this? Why are people doing this kind of thing? It's all about maintaining the flow of the organic raising of the consciousness, raising of the vibration of the planet. And that does not just mean humans. That includes animals, plants, trees, elementals, nature spirits, the waters, the rocks, the trees, the skies, the mountains, the clouds, and all inside them, straight to the core of the planet. And it is a part of a greater spiritual process that is going on. And when we are doing grid work or gate work and things like that, a part of this work is to help to make the process easier, smoother, more efficient, and also, speed up what is maybe trying to happen in moments of big energetic or cosmic transition. So when we are looking at how the planet itself, or the consciousness of the planet, right? Gaia, Mother Earth, or Selene, our moon, our sun, or the elementals, and the nature spirits, and, the fae, the gnomes, again, all of the animals and plants, everything that is here, we are all connected, right? We are all in sync with the pulse of the planet that is actually pushing this increase in the presence of spirit magic to eliminate density, eliminate veils through big, important jumps. And as we raise in our frequency, the denser, again, more caustic or ensnaring material that could come from all kinds of different spaces, right? Miscreated realities, broken timelines, caustic, toxic creations dumped into the field, right? That kind of collects towards the surface of the planet. The core, right, the spiritual core, the heart, the consciousness of Gaia is, perfectly pristine and clear. But it's this in-between density, right, that is actually holding these broken timelines, these veils, these traps, these looping realities, discordant activity, all kinds of spiritual maladies, maledictions, lack, suffering, all of that. And that is where we come in as, grid workers and gatekeepers to kind of pierce that density and break all of those things apart. And so that way, when we have these influxes of tremendous energy pulses, which happen, all of the time, that it is not only a smoother ride, but another swift transition, purging more and more of that denser lower realm experience, or that denser toxic energy, those veils from our reality. You can often see that sometimes when people are in situations where maybe there is the collapse of an artificial reality or a looping timeline, something that might have been created by a community thought form or a karmic contract or whatever is going on, right? Something that has been energized and maintained for a long time. Stuff's gonna be getting kicked up, that stuff in the middle in the process of its release as the planet and the sun and the moon and the cosmos all break it away. I myself have planted crystals up and down throughout Washington State, Puget Sound area, the peninsula. I've also planted crystals in Eastern Washington, I've opened up gateways in Oregon and Arizona. I've planted crystals in New York. I have mailed crystals to be planted in Illinois and in Kentucky and in Miami. I have opened gateways in the UK. I've got tons of, people that, I know and people I've never even met who've planted crystals in way more areas, so that when these energies come up through the planet or come through the sun or come through the moon, or again, these big energetic shifts or gate work is happening, it's helping to perforate that density and get clear all the clearer and all the swifter. And again, that's where the activations and the realignments and the fixes, the corrections, perfections, and redirections happen, as we kind of go through this journey and as we, realign with the planet, with where she is, where she wants to be, and all of it, not just, again, what, might be going on in density. So I think that I need to wrap up, and let me know what you think in the down bar below. I'll come back maybe another time and talk about crystal planting if you want to do that, even if all you want to do is just kind of plant it in your backyard. It really does help to keep, those looping or stuck reality or blocked reality experiences down. And even if they, were to come up for whatever reason, it's only a matter of time before they get fried down by, the natural process that is this energy raising that we're all going through all the time.